For a historic time between North Korea and North latest be stopped. Here it begins. Now the first subject we're looking beyond scene and 10. I'm Carlos Zuzer. Gotcha. Here's what's going on. Here this week, North Korea started spending its plan for pilot stocks in South Korea. This happened Wednesday. There's nothing eventually that's south right now between South Korea and the United States. There's still clouds out. They're holding an interrelated force list or military groups together for years. They say that every sensitive there's the other side and the other anger of North Korea. This is a threat and preparation of mission. Like an order, North Korea invited America's president to meet. The White House is told that Senator Peters is going and is understands the military exercise sincerely and the U.S. go on. This week, North Korea said the exercises integrated in Korea. They will stop all hospitals and get to the so North Korea goes to the south and goes to the south. Saying Korea is the United States starting to drive North Dakota force on good life at a bit met you will not go be interested in size dialogue and they give up and works and main demands of the US. So what happens today? Believe anything is not happening is to be in South Korea. Then traveling stations has not Korea success as expected found the road and the tricks prediction in North Korean leader. In fact, this month ago, many analysts criticised two nations and even planning a launch together. Talk about future. This is in future. Don't be interested in run from monitoring and economic in front of the meaning of the broader will not happen. All comes down account to a dencurization. Basically, unless the word Kings give us the arsenal. Arsenal is building almost 6 years power. He is actually to that. I think terrific moments locally come Southern Korea about North Korea and stuff synchronization. Actually, on this point, that's also known. She is likely to Pacific security risks. North Korea has started to discuss the realization when security is diplomacy and green, and I think that's where it's focused on and how will there is next synchronization and not between North and the other parties. This is as own goal. The state power is that the American require a real effect. We rather things allowing insurance to lever on the powerful enemies in the US. So long as they were in transition well from the stock to reality. They're probably smaller as North Korea might. Behind closed doors, but and like I think they to South Korea came out stopping nuclear attacks and scaling back his missile program. Let's go for animals the big accession President Trump. His closing by exceeding power of one, evidently and even normalization with the U.S. If President leads to take the proposed steps to a normalization. First of all, I had in North America and the South America other states. I think there serves the first step toward as for normalization. There were first for much stopping a formation on a water lake, North Korea, another word. I says as North American factories, those kinds of things likely the effect like drought. I think so now many times all of the city their propaganda because celebrating North Korea as nuclear power as highly having institution. Its innovation is a huge cultural shift and it does agree in new horizons. And there's so much I know about the also. How many nuclear weapons, and how many locations, and how many more nuclear we can make if you deal with the U.S. and its part. Next to the ways big and under a lot of words is the warning is the show the U.S. reluctant surveys and the major eruption any moment. And the earth cloud burning like Kilauea volcano gonna wreck planes. Yes, because mornings this week and Joel is sort of X and Y. But even some glitches how we can die on the crane ways. Only the reader of facsimile and miles away crater 37 falling dozens of thousands and is stored by lava. Here's the volcano, there is according to the left week, abandoned to be turned and the Sequoia. The lava lake the volcano's crater have dropping the weeks down, and President considered the background late weeks the attic no option, was deemed from groundwater for the explosion. They say that so many many eruption is very hard to forecast. Norway continued to keep people on their toes even after the almost 2 weeks there. No more 20 fishers and six across the out of it and her first man one washing out with the past 3 months challenges saying that actually dying down the several weekend this man is going to read this about it's how to be air. Now this fisher took out several active and his back to official feet medieval author and metal. The other creators had the unique creator of the Kalia and the seven yesterday was a massive ash plume in the mile in the sky lining the area and also asking people in the area to enjoy some very ladies and with a mask anywhere outside. So this is an ugly explosion and people are worried about jobs. Just say that one it caused them owning it as a boulder to the side of cars flying over half a mile, smaller rocks and mountain and max. All of those danger, and a lot of people are entering, even more real. I know that from Axel Fisher, they are leaving, but they are back to ready to go if they think course. 10-second trivia. The metal is in similar rocks to parts of the water work through a speaker, the beer, or the foot. It sounds like the phenomenon is the pieces or parts of the air. They all come into play in today's 10 out of 10 seconds. I remember in actually 4 years back at Alvin's dress. This dress, some people saw blue as black, some saw as white and gold. Sunrise comes here and involves the air. Have a listen and just hear the word Yanni or Laura. It's as low as literally said to play on okay. Yeah, you know. Girls, girls, girls. I heard Yanni now. It's most likely there's a recording in there. The rarest thing that the Yanni is hit that the second frequency that was repeated is Kenyani follows almost the same path. From the what it looks like to know exactly has Laura. Yeah, the people has Laura recording is not surprising that the song of dear Yanni and said Laura. Now hardly an hour later, but all I can hear is Laura. When I first heard them, I go Yanni. He was only an to me knew that he hears and get it. And what sounds good? I'm Carlos and here's 10 and 10 again tomorrow.